The second item was really the larger one as far as expenses go, and that's with the library. My understanding is that the request was made to switch the way we fund the library. We actually have two ways of funding the library. One is through supporting their debt for their new building, and the other is by giving them a check every month for their operating expenses. It's a check that we give them a certain amount per year, and then we prorate it by a check every year. A little less than $10,000 a year this year, and a month, excuse me. Councilman Robinson suggested that we perhaps switch that and use the funding that we would normally give for the operating budget to support their debt. And the Finance Committee discussed it again at length and came up with, we decided not to recommend that for a couple of reasons. First is that the operating funds of the library pay for fixed costs like payroll and collection development and so forth. And we thought it would be harmful to the operations of the library for them not to have that sure check every month that they could count on. So that was the one reason. And the second reason, probably more legal and certainly more serious, is the fact that we already have an agreement with the library, a contractual agreement to support their debt, based on an agreement that our solicitor came up and we agreed to and everybody signed to. So the library would have to agree to the change, and in discussing it with their leadership, they weren't inclined to do so. So for those two reasons, we decided not to recommend that either. Did I miss anything?
So, only thing I have been recommending is they have a debt of over $1 million. I don't agree with your position that we are providing financial services to the library because we're paying their debt. We're simply saying to the library, you owed us $1 million, instead of giving you 10 and you giving us 12 back, we will take care of the debt. You take care of, through your fundraising efforts that you would have to be doing to pay your debt service, that now can go to your operating funds. What it also does is it ensures that that debt is paid, because the agreement in which this borough entered into does not give us clear title to the property if in fact they default on their loan. The solicitor, I think, will make it very clear that we, as a borough, would be required to go to court to see if we're able to get anything out of the properties. So the only thing I'm recommending is we just take care of the debt and let the library do the fundraising, do everything they want to take care of their operating funds. With regards to the Environmental Advisory Committee, I do, and I will say publicly, have serious concerns with the debt service that is going to be required from the library. And on public record, they came to workshop, and based on what should have been, in my opinion, a banner year as far as fundraising, they barely brought in enough to take care of what their debt service would do. And I'm just looking to seriously, people can yell at me. My job and our job is to look at what is in the best interest, and we have a fiduciary responsibility to, not the library. We have a fiduciary responsibility to the taxpayers. And the only thing I'm encouraging us is that we make sure that we're able to pay that debt service. And I have great concerns that that's not going to happen. And this is one way that this council could guarantee the debt service would be made. The library can do all the fundraisers, and that can take care of all their operating funds.
So do I understand that you're withdrawing your motion?
Yes.